Does this ever end? Fucking, I really like this tank spec with the two-hander. Because it like gives me the mobility still. Although I'll probably want to switch it up when we turn the difficulty up, but if I get a better weapon. But it's fun as fuck charging into people and then cleaving. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Oh, I blocked it with the sword. I swear. Zay, do you still say bread and water?
Bread and water.
Bread and water.
I hope you like
It took me like 3 weeks after you guys left before I stopped saying wada.
Actually, that's funny. I just thought about that today. Bread and water.
Bread and water. Guys have any interesting dreams lately?
No.
I dream in CAD.
What?
I do my job while I'm dreaming.
Oh, that's the worst.
I dreamt that I was in a Fallout-esque world, post-apocalyptic. But it wasn't Fallout, it was just everything really sucked and you were trying to rebuild.
But it wasn't fun.
No. It didn't have a charm, and there was no cool radio. And everything was just bad.
You can hold F to chop down trees. Or...
Yeah, Max, next time you get the Skyrim bug, play Fallout 4. Because, like,
okay.
Fallout 76 really doesn't... Like, Fallout 4 is a good game. Like, it sucks that Fallout 76 is kind of like your only experience with the franchise.
I have New Vegas and stuff, and I played a little bit of 4, but it's just, like, the interface and everything's just so clunky.
He gets mad at the Pip-Boy a lot.
Yeah, I get really
There's probably a mod to get rid of that.
There are a bunch, yeah. Also, the Pip-Boy is less annoying because when you're in the Pip-Boy, it's paused. So,
damn it, I tried to kill this bitch. I hear an assassin around somewhere, too.
You do.
My biggest thing with the Pip-Boy is it takes so freaking long for the menu to come up and down.
Damn it, I had my fucking mallet up and I was gonna smack a bit.
He
Pounced on.
smacked you.
You're going to smack him, but he smack at you. Yeah, I don't know. Just keep it in mind if you get the Skyrim bug again. Although Skyrim's different than Fallout, obviously. It's it's fantasy, but
I haven't had the Skyrim bug in a long time.
Ever since I actually played through the whole story, I haven't had it.
It's getting to the point that it's dated as well. And Skyrim wasn't my favorite Elder Scrolls. What?
I'm down here now and I'm dead.
Oh shit.
no. Oh, okay. Well, pull me up. I can go get Zaya.
Might be worth letting me die.
Nope. We let no one die. Oh god.
Oh.
I see Tiki hanging.
You can't just jump? I thought you
No,
could jump.
that's what I did initially. Zay and I are coming back up.
Dude.
Blows.
Thank you.
I'm working my way to you.
Yeah, fuck. We have to like go a long way. Actually, I think we're stuck down here.
It's fine. I'm just cutting through rats to get to him is my issue. Now I'm drinking this. Woo-wee!
Yeah, there's a drop down here.
Oh no!
Oh my
No.
god.
What happened?
Fuck! I just didn't get to him in time.
I think he was trying to revive me and it just wasn't soon enough, so I just fell down.
I was just cutting through rats so I could get to you.
Like, I could probably use my career skill to jump and leap off of that cliff and everything would have been fine, but no, I had to, like, tiptoe down it and then die.
Guys, come here. Is this his corpse? It looks
Uh,
really sad.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
I'm,
it's a
like,
rat.
dead.
There is a horse.
I want to see. I want to
That
see.
freak. It was a dead. It was a rat.
No, it's a rat. Yeah.
That's a horse.
What?
What? You didn't even go and look at it. Wait, didn't you? Okay. We weren't.
We're talking about different things.
Yeah, I think you're talking about something else. So you didn't come look at what we were talking about.
Okay.
Max, what you were talking about was a rat.
Yeah, pretty sure.
It's not Tiki.
Ah, bollocks. You still no ale?
Kiki.
Tiki, did you try and jump in that like pond?
No, I just tried to, like, meander off the cliff and, yeah, didn't work.
So, by the way, when I heal, I like AoE heal. I heal all you guys. So,
Yeah, I experienced that, too. I got healed on the cliff and then still died.
oh no.
Yeah, there's a sneaky sneak around here somewhere. There he is. Oh! I smacked him. Oh, there he is again.
There's another. Oh,
That's probably the same guy. Yeah. Unless we got the mutator on.
it's actually pretty fun. I like the mutator. We should try Deep Rock Galactic again soon too. There have been a few updates.
Yeah.
New weapons.
That'll be a Tiki's MIA game.
No, I like that. No.
I have an idea for a night. Let's have a drunken return to Fallout 76.
Oh god. Ironically, Fallout 76 has got a lot of updates since. I was actually gonna bring that up to you guys. They have a new DLC coming that adds NPCs and shit. It's gonna add companions, expand a bunch of
What?
quests.
We could,
Is it a
we could do that.
paid DLC?
Nope.
Goddamn right. No.
I think
Yeah.
we are obligated to do it because they're adding some things that we thought would have made the game a lot better when we did our
Yeah, I'll agree with that. We should probably do it.
Yeah, I mean, we stepped away from it for what? 6 months? They did like at least two major updates.
Has it been that long?
We stopped playing it what? Like, it was around January, right?
Yeah. Sounds about right. Yeah, no, I mean, we've definitely had time away from it.
January. Didn't we played it through the New Year?
Yeah. We were playing it like on New Year's. It was
Yeah, we
cute.
should definitely do a maybe a drunken or something like visit. Maybe on like a Friday night or like even like 4th of July or something. We aren't doing anything.
I'm
Can
going
we
to
jump
see
down?
Foghat.
Jump down, right?
I made most of my life decisions at a Foghat concert, and I stand by them. Tika, are you gonna take a slow ride?
Yeah, we're doing it for work. Doing it for work. That's right.
Let's go.
Right, they're paying me to go see Foghat.
You have to buy your own ticket?
Nope.
Barrel.
You're taking pay. I got to go see Whitesnake and Foreigner last year. Same deal. Got paid for it. Mileage, ticket reimbursement. Free sex and my job has some good perks sometimes.
Yeah, you know what CJ's favorite perk of his job is? Most of his overtime is just hanging out with kids, and they all like to play Magic. So he gets
Yeah.
paid overtime to just crush them in magic.
Yep. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it's human service is pretty good. It's pretty good field. Well, if you like people. If you don't like people, don't get it.
If you like serving humans.
No, I mean, like, if you really do have to have things like patience, and you have to enjoy just being around people. And, there's lots of other skills that are really useful in human services, but, yeah, I mean, you're serving
bread and
people.
butter.
So you really have to not hate being around other people. And the great thing about most human services jobs, you don't need a college education to get. High school graduate. Boom. At least entry level,
Tonight's episode of Co-op Crew Play. Tiki's
I try to recruit everybody for my company. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I'm working on my email recruitment stuff.
I mean, yeah, it's okay. The job is okay.
Real talk, I've actually been getting a lot of emails about military recruitment. It is sort of scary, considering all the fucking military shit that's happening.
Well, yeah, apparently they're...
What?
Sorry, go ahead.
When do they stop the draft? Like, when are you not eligible for the draft anymore?
At the end, technically your 27th birthday.
Alright, cool. I am not gonna get drafted.
I think it can be expanded to 35, but
The whole
that's
draft
like
system's
existential threat type scenario. Although, yeah.
fucked up. Well, they take everyone that had like previous enlistees first. Like it's sort of like, yeah. Well, reserves are even before draft though. Like, it would,
Oh, yeah.
they'd start taking like 45-year-olds that used to be in the military just because they at least know the system.
I mean,
Draft is
from
so
what
fucked.
from what I've heard, they're having problems recruiting people, and they blame it on standards. But honestly, like, I feel like a lot of people nowadays are like, maybe we shouldn't join because all these wars are bullshit. I don't know what
Well,
to
yeah,
tell
you get forced to do things that are against your beliefs and
Well, and look at like veteran status. It used to be that the perks of being a veteran were like worth it,
Worth
and you
it?
were well
Yeah.
compensated. And
This
now,
way, guys.
Oh, there you are.
Now people, especially like high-ranking government people, are shitting on veterans. And it's fucked up.
Well, yeah, and you're paid to kill brown people, and then you come home and you don't know, like, your PTSD, and no one understands you, and all that other shit that's involved too. Like,
There are good programs for veterans, but it should be a standard, not a non-profit org.
well, and it's not. It's the exception that you run into a good system. Like most veterans I talk to, like it's an exception that you hear a veteran that has good stories about VA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For everything I've read, the VA is actually pretty good now. But yeah, there was a time where it wasn't great. Yeah. Yeah. Don't do it, Max. I mean, do what you want to do. Don't do it.
I won't. I already got past. I almost went to the Air Force, like back when I was 18, 20 range, before I went to school, but I won't. No, so. Army Corps of Engineers, maybe, but like 90% of the Army Corps of Engineers are civilians.
Word, yeah, that's just like building bridges in hard places, basically, right?
No, it's
Mostly maritime.
it's mostly water like water and water protection. So, say any river nearby you,
Damn.
if it has that has dam, anything that's
Navigable.
it's not even navigable. It's about water quality and stuff too, and it's about safety. In Washington, there's a natural dam near Mount St. Helens after
Eruption?
it's dying. Okay, after the eruption, that they like maintain, make sure it stays within reason, stuff like that. It's not,
Emergency accident response stuff.
yeah, that's that as well. And they also maintain all military equipment as well.
It's like the coolest. It's okay from my point of view. The coolest job you can have as an engineer in any kind of engineering field besides NASA.
In civil, yeah, in civil. I don't know if like they hire very many aerospace engineers or anything necessarily. So I don't know if an aerospace would necessarily want to join the Army Corps of Engineers.
I said NASA.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit. Shit.
It's fucked up that I've never had to worry about it, except for worrying that Max had get drafted.
Yeah, the draft, like, I don't know. I don't know if we should. Think it should get abolished because I think, again, say aliens show up tomorrow, right? I think it might be a good idea for like all able-bodied people to go fight them. But aside from that,
it should be all able-bodied, not people who are just children.
sure.
Yeah, just the young.
Oh yeah, I mean it's sort of telling that they don't recruit you past 25 for the most part. Because yeah, like when you're 25, you have a brain, and you're like, huh, maybe I don't want to run over this fucking kid.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of fucked up shit, I don't know if you guys just know who Seth Moulton is. He's a Democratic presidential candidate. Anyways, he was telling a story about how one of the most fucked up things he had to do, because he was in the army, I think, was there was this kid in the middle of the road in like Iraq or Afghanistan, and he just like drove around him, and the kid was like injured.
What?
There's like an injured kid in the road, and he was the commander or whatever of his whatever unit he was with, and he was like, no, you just have to just drive around him.
You just have to leave him there.
Yeah, you have to leave the injured kid in the middle of the road.
What the fuck?
Presumably, and he thought that was the right call to make. He's like, yeah, that was the hardest decision I made, but it was the right call. I was like, man, that's like that's the worst call, and if you think that's the right call, then there's something wrong with you. Like, if we're not there to help injured kids in the middle of the street, then what the fuck are we doing?
Right.
Well, and why would he? It's really telling that that's an example, like, of something that you want. I wouldn't want that to be an example.
Why? Yeah. Well, if you.
Yeah, that's not a good example
in your
of
head,
a.
You should think of it being like not socially acceptable, right? Maybe I shouldn't say this so that people don't like it.
Well, I have no problem with him sharing the story. Like, I think PTSD is, obviously real, and I think there's a stigma attached to it. Like, so in a way, I like that he talked about it, but he came to like the totally wrong conclusion. He's like, oh yeah, it was this was a example of a hard call, but a good call that I had to make. It's like, nah, man, that's an example of a really bad call that you made that should haunt you. And if he said that, I'd have more respect for him, but...
Yeah.
Maybe as a part of coping, you convince yourself, Also,
Sure.
like, the military part of it is making it so that you make decisions, that you're, like, program decisions.
Sure.
Right, they sort of take away the
Free will.
I mean, yeah, aspects of martial arts are like that too. Like, you train repetition so that you don't even think about it. But still, I mean, yeah, I guess maybe giving him the benefit of the doubt, he's in denial. But
I mean, you shouldn't compare it to martial arts too closely, because martial arts is like muscle training, whereas
sure, yeah.
military is like brain training. It's
Brain
literally,
not a muscle?
well, no, not necessarily. It's nervous system.
Right.
But
It's the same idea, though. They program you so that in the moment, your mission is the first thing on your mind. It's the first thing you default.
exactly, that's sort of what I was pointing out. Like, it changes the way you think and how, instead of just an instant written. That's my problem with it. Is it changes your personality after you go into the military, which I don't know if I necessarily.
Any further off course and we'll all be dead.
yeah, I don't know. I try not to judge too much because we're on the armchair real hard right now. But
Right.
Absolutely.
yeah, Tiki, we're leaving. Say, or who's back there still? Oh wow!
Hey, someone get him up.
Well, you get a lot of kills.
Love isn't always on time.
My ammunition is spent.
All right,
This I toast.
all right, all right.
Ah!
Did it?
Nah. Yeah, that's it. That's all the maps. All the maps, all the DLC.
We still have time.
What? What do you
I
say?
liked the Ranger better.
Yeah.
So we keep playing.
Yeah.
I'm glad I leveled that for easy.
Yes.
Well, the eyes of the Ranger are upon you, and you better know the truth of wrong from right.
We were all like really close. Look at that.
We were all very close. All.
Ooh.
Oh my god, she wasn't ready. You wanna talk about?
Take it slow.